Hi Sam. I'm glad you're here today. We have a new word to learn.
Seite.
Hi Alex.
Seite.
What does that mean?
Seite.
Translates to side or page in English. The most common usage is when we refer to a page in a book or document.
That's interesting. Are there any tricky parts about it?
Yes, there are some false friends to be aware of. For example,
Seite.
doesn't mean site, like a website. It's important to keep that in mind.
Got it. What about the grammar?
Sure.
Seite.
Is a feminine noun, which means it uses the article.
Die.
The plural form is.
Seiten.
You can say,
Die Seite.
for the page and,
Die Seiten.
for the pages.
So, how would I use it in a sentence?
In the present tense, you might say,
Ich lese die Seite.
which means I am reading the page. In the past tense, you could say,
Ich las die Seite.
translating to I read the page. For the perfect, it would be,
Ich habe die Seite gelesen.
And what about the imperative?
you can say,
Lies die Seite.
which means read the page.
That's a lot to remember. Where does the word come from?
Seite.
Comes from Old High German,
Seite.
which meant side or surface. Over time, it evolved into its current form in Middle High German.
That's really cool. I love learning about the history of words.
Now let's break down the word.
Seite.
Is not a compound word, so we can't separate it into smaller parts. However, you can remember it by associating it with side since they share a similar meaning.
I see. So, what are some similar words we can learn?
Great question. Words with the same prefix include,
Seitenwechsel.
which means change of sides, and,
Seitenlinie.
meaning sideline.
What about other examples?
Sure. With the same suffix,
Ite.
we have,
Ergebnisseite.
meaning result page, and,
Webseite.
which means web page.
This is helpful.
Also, if we look at similar compound patterns, we can find,
Aufseite.
meaning on the side, and,
Rückseite.
which means backside.
Wow, that's a lot of new words.
Now let's practice speaking. Imagine you are at a library. You could say,
Wo ist die Seite über Geschichte?
which means where is the page about history? Can you try that?
Wo ist die Seite über Geschichte?
Perfect. Now, let's say you're looking for a specific article online. You might say,
Ich suche die Seite mit dem Artikel.
can you repeat that?
Ich suche die Seite mit dem Artikel.
Excellent. Lastly, if you're at a restaurant, you could say,
Ich möchte die Dessertseite sehen.
meaning I would like to see the dessert page. Give it a try.
Ich möchte die Dessertseite sehen.
Great job. Let's talk about the gender of.
Seite.
It's feminine, indicated by the ending. You can remember it by picturing a book with many colorful pages, all feminine.
That's a good image. Are there any common phrases I should know?
Absolutely. You might hear,
Auf der Seite.
meaning on the page.
Die nächste Seite.
For the next page, or
Seite an Seite.
meaning side by side. Be careful not to confuse
Seite.
with,
Sicht.
which means view.
Thanks for the tips. Can you give me some example sentences?
Sure. Here are a few.
Ich habe die Seite umgeblättert.
Which means I turned the page. Another one is,
Die wichtige Information steht auf der Seite 5.
meaning the important information is on page 5.
I like that.
Also,
Sie hat die Seite nicht gefunden.
meaning she did not find the page. And one more,
Hat die Seiten schnell durchgesehen.
which translates to he quickly skimmed through the pages.
This is so much fun. Can you quiz me now?
Of course. First question, what is the plural form of?
Seite.
Seiten.
Correct. Next, what does
Auf der Seite.
mean?
On the page.
That's right. Third question, what is the article for?
Seite.
It's
Die.
Great job. Fourth question, can you give me the past tense of?
Lesen.
is it?
Lass.
Yes. Final question, what does
Lies die Seite.
mean?
Read the page.
You did wonderfully, Sam. Today we learned about
Seite.
its meanings and how to use it in context.
I had a great time learning with you, Alex. I feel more confident now.
That's fantastic to hear. Keep practicing, and you'll master it in no time. See you next time.